Good morning, you guys. It is Tuesday morning, so yesterday was a public holiday. Up, ready to get the girls ready for school. I'm actually about to make them breakfast before they even get to the kitchen, just to avoid the overstimulation. But Ella is awake. Ella is in the dining. She has brought me their flask. Titus Sardine has a plenty fish. At one point, Titus Sardine, they had just 2 fish inside. This one I just opened has 5, which is a lot. I'm doing it too. I really like sardine and mayo, or sardine and margarine. Vicky and Ella like sardine. Well, Vicky doesn't even like sardine. Like so weird. Vicky does green margarine. Vicky doesn't like sardine. Vicky would rather have just mayo on her bread. Grace likes margarine. Grace doesn't like mayo. Ella likes mayo with the sardine. What's happening? Yesterday night we had a heavy lunch, so when it was time for dinner, you know that kind of lunch that you make and in a few minutes it's already time for dinner. Like it just feels like you didn't even rest at all. That's how it felt. So I was like, oh, what do I make? What do I make? What do I make? So I remember that I had yam. I saw someone was saying yam is 10,000 naira in their area. How much is yam in your area? Because in my area now, yam is 3,000. It's not a very big tube, but anyway, that 3,000 naira one, we'll eat it once and it will finish. I remember that I had yam. I actually wanted to fry some eggs because I had eggs and I had asked Ade to buy me tomatoes. But I now realized that frying egg couldn't be stressful. Like I'm back in the kitchen cooking. I didn't want to do that. So I just decided that I would make salmon and onions. I remember how I used to eat that thing in uni. And I used to enjoy it so much. I mean, it was partly sapa, but then I used to actually enjoy it. I used palm oil and slice some onions in it, put some salt and some dry pepper. And they had that with yam. When I was eating it, I was like, what exactly did I enjoy in this? Although I remember in uni, I used to put a bit of stew in mine. Just a bit of stew, and I really used to enjoy it. When I was eating yesterday I was like, oh, how did I enjoy in this thing? I didn't understand what I was enjoying with. But Ella woke up this morning and then I was like, Mommy, are we eating yam and oil for dinner? I don't understand. I said, why? Did you enjoy? She said it's very, very sweet. One thing you need to know, Ella really likes yam. So anything with yam is sweet for her. But am I going to make it again? I doubt it. It's a bit messy. Especially for if you have a child like Victoria that eats in a very messy manner. I use these 2 hands to do it. And my wallpaper is at risk of being stained because when they come into the kitchen, they are struggling, and then before you know it, you see oil on the floor, oil on the floor. I'm not going to make it again. Anyway, I'm done with their breakfast. I usually make 2 plates. So this one has mayo with sardine, this one has margarine with sardine. I want to even unbox something for you guys, which I will do when I'm done. The vendor sent this to me yesterday. If you watch my videos a lot, you know that I use this chopper almost every day. So the vendor Pereneki sent this to me, I think sometime last year or maybe even 2 years ago, I don't remember. But this has been such a staple in my kitchen. It's a manual chopper, very good for tomatoes, onions, all of that. Like, it's so good. So this time around, she told me she was going to send me a bigger one. I'm just realizing that not only is this bigger one a chopper, it's also like a spinner, what they call these vegetable spinners. Trust me when I say I was trying to buy an OXO one. I've been looking for an OXO one for so long. But anytime I go to most pages that I follow, it's sold out. So when she sent me this, I'm like, how what? Hey. Then what's wrong with you? She slept. Gorgeous girl.
Did this one not sleep too?
Hey, way. Let me give it. This is what they call bedhead. Where's your bonnet? I like to make salad. Sometimes when you put salads in when you want to put your salad in the fridge, there's a lot of liquid, so you need to drain it out. So this is going to be so helpful. And I've been craving a cucumber salad, which I will most likely make today. Hi you guys. I look so pale. I almost forgot to take you guys along. Did I cream my elbows before I wore this dress? Because my elbows are always so dry. I did. I've become so used to creaming my elbows because of how dark they are, and they're not even getting darker, which I think is because I've been consistent with moisturizing them. But I've told you guys about this before, that this is one thing I do not like. The dark elbows, they're so dark. I try to scrub them in the bathroom. I always try to moisturize them. Like, I've gotten so used to it, morning and night. I'm moisturizing them because I heard that the dryness can also make them a bit dark. Anyway, I am going out to lunch. I've had quite a day, worked out, boxed, strength training. I'm going to lunch with somebody that I've known for a while. I'm missing for the first time, but I've known her since 2016. She used to patronize me when I used to sell makeup brushes and eyelashes. If you didn't know me then, well, now you do. I had a business called Makeup Heaven. It's funny, like, now thinking about it, I've done 2 businesses before. I had my first business, which was called Makeup Heaven Nigeria, and I used to sell makeup brushes, like different kinds of brushes. I think I have some of the brushes I sold. Let me show you guys. So these purple brushes were some of the brushes that I brought in for sale, and you can see this is years after. I was doing this business before I gave birth to Victoria, or when Victoria was small, I think, when we were living in our former place. So I think it's been about 5-6 years. And these are the brushes. That's just to tell you guys that, see, when I started a business, I know they say rubbish. You can imagine me using, I brought them out from my brush container. You can see this one is even dirty. These are, it was a full set, I think a set of 12 or something. These were some of the brushes that I sold. This was one of the sets. So I used to sell makeup brushes, I used to sell mink lashes, I used to sell like brush holders, stuff for washing your brushes, and yeah. I also started another business called, how do you forget the name of your business? The Junkified Store. The Junkified Store. And I was just selling kitchen stuff, by the way. Solid kitchen stuff, like kitchenware, dinnerware, ceramic plates. I remember I sold a wok to Nello, and I think not too long ago I actually saw her use that wok. Really good stuff, because I have good eyes. It's just the stress of sourcing is a lot. Like, sourcing items, oh my god, it's so stressful. Unfortunately, my pocket does not match my taste right now, but I know that if God has given me this taste, he's going to give me the money to match it, because I love good things. I know good things. When I see something good and I tell you this thing is good, just know that it's good. So we have been saying once in a while, we'll just be like, oh, we need to hang out, oh, we need to hang out, oh, we need to hang out. And so she mentioned it a couple of days ago, and I'm like, you know what, I actually just want to go to lunch. I want to go and eat something different. So I'm like, yeah, let's do it. So yeah, we're going to Ikeja. We're going to a place called The Grid. I don't think I want to wear makeup because I just don't feel like. So this is the dress I'm wearing. It's a very old dress. I've had this dress for so long, so I'm back to it. I wore this dress for the launch of what was it, Burger King, when Burger King came to Nigeria and they invited us. That's where I wore it. So that was the first and only time I wore this dress, so I'm wearing it again. I love the color. I love khaki green so much. So it's just a simple dress. I'm so happy that it fits nicely. I'm just going to carry this crossbody bag with it because I love my crossbody bags, even though I feel like sometimes they tend to make your outfit look very casual and not too serious. But yeah, this perfume too strong. Carolina Herrera, good girl. It's not a good girl though. So strong. I've had this perfume for so many years, and I don't know whether to say it has refused to finish, or because it's too strong I don't use too much of it, because it's still all the way up to here, and I've had this for years. The driver has got in here. Full outfits with sandals. I look good. I just tuck this hair behind my ears so that my earring can show, but the hair to not really stay back. So God. Like, how dare you say you don't see a future with her? Oh my God. It's nice. Meet my dates.
Yeah,
So cute.
my beautiful friend.
I know, right? Say yes to this. Don't be like me. Don't be like me. Say yes to this. If you know that there's that person in your DM that you need to meet up with the person. That's what we're doing now. This was already. It's about to fall out.
See this one. See how tiny this.
They are really small. I know.
I know. I see they twisted it from the base.
Okay, we're done. Oh, it's a nice car. You get what you'll be able to locate your way, Abby, to your side. Lagos come. Hi, good evening. How are you guys? Oh my God, this is quite late. It's almost 9:30 and I'm just making dinner because I've had such a long day. Grace did not go to school today because she's not feeling fine. I can't bring your medicine. And if you guys know, my children have been taking turns falling ill. First it was Victoria, then it was Ella, now it's Grace. And Grace was just saying today that she has not fallen sick this year. So yeah, you actually haven't fallen sick this year. We thank God for that because it's a miracle to stay here sometimes. In fact, we don't even go to the hospital in this house. We really don't go to the hospital. So it's such a blessing that we cannot put a price tag on. Also, you guys, anytime I use this blender, I'm so happy with it. It's one of the best things I bought this year. This Boya blender, I love it so much. I really love it. I'm making plantain pottage. I bought plantains today, big bunches of plantain. So someone reached out to me and she said she had plantains for sale. And she would like to send me one bunch so I can, show people that because the plantains are unripe and she didn't want them to start getting ripe. So I was like, oh, no problem, but let me just buy an additional one just so it's not, you guys understand, because she was going to cover transport and everything. She's like, oh, that she knows she should pay me, but she can't afford it right now. I'm like, no problem. So she delivered this to me and then I bought an extra one. And immediately I bought it, I was like, oh, I need to make plantain pottage. I wanted to make unripe plantain pottage, but because of how late I started cooking, I'm like, I don't have power to start struggling with plantain because it's hard. Plus, I have so much plantain here. Like, I bought plantain yesterday. This is 4,000 naira worth of plantain. And I bought one bunch for 5,000 naira. So, this is the one I've just taken from. This one, like this, is 5,000 naira, which I think is a really good deal. Because typically, I would buy about 4 of these. And they're usually not this big for 2,000 naira. So, I think if you cut it, like, you can bring out 4 2,000s from this bunch, which is about 8,000 naira. So I think it's a really good deal. I have steamed my plantain here. Like I said, I didn't use the unripe one. I just used partly ripe ones and some are already ripe. I have my Titus fish in the oven. Titus fish is too expensive. This is 5,000 naira worth of fish. 5,000 naira. We eat it once. That's all. Shall finish. See the amount of oil coming out of it. I have a future boxer or wrestling champion in my house. She's always hitting, always smacking her sister. So I've been helping her to boost her career since that's the work she wants to be doing in the future. I say, okay, you represent Nigeria for Olympics now. Be a boxer right there. Food is ready, looks so good. Fish is ready with so much oil.